guys, welcome back to this video today, which is the video and the drawing of the week. If you haven't already been checking out, this week we have drawn and sketched and inked these 3 sets of pictures. I showed you how to do a quick, or I say quick, about an hour's worth of sketching here, guys. Where you, what you do first is we did the eyes, and then we did the noses, mouths, ears, and head as well. We did all of this in pencil to begin with, but yesterday we got our inking pen out. If you want to see that video, definitely go and check that video out in the comment section, or the videos that will be linked at the end. But today we're going to be colouring it in with either some pencils, which I think I'll start with pencil, then in the middle I'll do some ink like Copic marker ink pen, brush pens and things like that. And on this one I'll use both techniques together. So in this one's going to be just pencil, this one here is going to be pen, and this one here is going to be pencil and pen. To see what the combination of the two mediums come across as. You don't need to be putting loads of colouring in, because as you can see, they're only eyes, they're only nose, and it's only a mouth, and so on, for things like that. Like guys, we sketched all of this on Monday, and then Tuesday we inked it. We put a little bit of shade in, but first let's give you a quick zoom in. So yeah, we did a little bit of shading on these ones yesterday, guys. Just moving my stuff around a minute. I nearly said a bad word then. There we are. I'm going to slurp the coffee. Get your pencils. Just using, well, I'm using what I can find around the house. There's no explanation. They're just pencils, guys. They're not Arctic's pencils. I'm going to turn that music down because it's going to annoy me. Okay, right, sorry about that, guys. Let's go back to where it was. Right, so like I said, they're just normal pencils, anything out of a pencil case. I just basically get them. I've had all of these pencils back in years now, absolutely years. So it's like, yeah, I'll use that pencil today, use that pencil today. But yeah, like I said, we're going to be using those pencils. We will be using those. Whoa, we won't be using those pens and those pens there. Those are, that is a great. I have to be music. Advertisement. That's what happened to my music. I hate you, YouTube. Right. I don't hate YouTube. I just hate it when the video adverts. Pencils. Sorry, these are pens. I've got me brush pens, like I was telling you about yesterday. Felt tips, which is double-sided. Got thin and fat edges. And what else I got in here? I think that's pretty much it. You've got me Copic markers and got my felt tips. That's still too loud. Give me a second. That's better. I don't shout one over this. I don't like shouting over the music. I do like to have for you to have music in the background. Can you still hear that music, guys? Let me know in the comment section, please. I don't really like shouting over the thing. I've been shouting the past few days. My voice is starting to crack when I'm live on camera, when I'm doing my gaming streams. I need to be able to speak. Yeah, so we've got this. We did all this Monday. We inked it Tuesday. We put a little bit of shading in today. We're going to be using pencils to get the skin tone. So we're not going to use that one. I'm going to find my other skin tone pencil. You might actually know that's a lie. I don't have any skin tone pencils, but what I do have is I have an orange, which might be in here actually. It is. It is not. I have orange. No, that's not. Oh my god, where are my pencils? I've got an orange, if I can find it, and I get a pink, and I mix the two colours together to make one, well, Caucasian skin tone. I don't want to be racist, but yeah, it's a Caucasian skin tone I generally stick to. If you would think I need to start doing out of the box, or out of my box, coloured skins, then let me know. So I tend to stick to Caucasian just because I do. Got no actual reason for it. Right, so we won't use that pink there. That one's a bit too fat, but you get the idea. You get a nice pink. Still looking for an orange because that's a bit too fluorescent. But yeah, you get orange and you get your pink, and you'll mix those two colours together. I really can't find that orange. Where did it go? Bloody your favourite orange to use. Oh well, we'll have to use this one here. Give them a bit more of a glow. Maybe use that one there. That one's a bit less. That one's very fluorescent. So let's use this one. Where did I put my pencil sharpener? Because of course, when you use pencils, you need a pencil sharpener. That's one of those things that I have somewhere. There it is. Bog standard pencil sharpener. These aren't super artistic pencils like my pens, but you know, you can get them pretty much everywhere. You know, who needs super artistic pencils when you're just doing a little bit of sketching, doodling? Still sharpening this bloody thing. Hang on. Right. Okay, so pencil. I don't have a Caucasian. I don't eat. I mean, I've got a non-Caucasian. I could use as a skin color. For pen, I generally, if I'm going to use this color skin cone, this is how I do it. Oh my goodness. Nice, that's an advert, guys, and that's probably giving me shitloads of copyright. Lovely jubbly. They like to slip them in just so they can get a little bit of something out of your video if you listen to music. I've noticed. Right, so a little bit of pink. We'll go down. Let's do a light shading of pink here. Now think of this pink as you've gone out in the nice sunshine and you got yourself a suntan. Well, no, it's not a suntan. You got yourself a little bit of sunburn. Okay. And because it's a little bit darker here, I'm going to put a little bit darker on top. So you just sort of gradient. All to do with gradients and things like that. Because this is darker on again. If you remember from yesterday, I showed you how to shade. And the light is coming from this side. So it's looking from the left into the right. I've got the shade part over here. I showed you and I told you what to do on that there. Like I'm going to be putting colouring in today, so you can start adding a little bit more shade as well with the colour. So we've got a nice bit of pink there.
What we do here is go back.
Ooh. It's hard to find a level on this one. And then we get the orange. Okay, so you've got your skin tone, so you've gone out in the sun and you've got yourself a nice red skinned sunburn. So, oh my goodness, what happens after a sunburn? You get yourself a suntan. And this is what the suntan is. You start putting your orange. Ooh, that's a bit too much. It's very fluorescent and I don't like it. Ah, there it is, my dollar one. So here, now you can see the difference between how shiny that is. We can use that one. I can use that to my advantage. So here's the pencil that I will be using. This one here. And you go over it gently. And you start to get yourself like a peach. A peach suntan sort of colour. This is very red, but I think that's because I put a little bit too much pink in the fluorescent. So what you do is you start blending the two colours together. Just to take away a bit of that pink and add that orange into it. But yeah, consider this technique giving yourself a suntan. So you can't. It is very hard, to be completely honest with you, to find a pen that's skin color unless you want to pay like ridiculous prices for like massive Copic marker things. So I always use two pencils. You can't. It's not really coming across like it's looking like a drunk person's nose, but I'll do all the rest of it, and you'll see what I mean. So yeah, we'll get a little bit more the pink, and we'll just go over here like this. I'm going to put it a bit lighter this time. Can you still see that pink? Yeah, it's a lot lighter this time because I've put it on a lot lighter. This is a good way of getting some skin tone in. So there you go. There's a little bit of pink. Like I said, we'll go grab the orange now. Because you get your sunburn, you need to start making it into a tan. Of course, an advert right in the middle of when I was getting into the flow of it would be really, really, really handy. So turn that off. Bloody adverts. Good nuts, good nuts. Gently, gently. Not too heavy, because I did really go too heavy on that nose. Still thinking where the shade is coming from. I'm going to start blending that together now. Just use your finger. I wouldn't use anything else. Don't get a rubber out, because if you get your rubber out, you're going to rub off this pencil. So always use your finger. And there you go. A nice skin tone peach. Well, all I've used is those two colours there. If you can see how heavy that is, but think of that one as the light is shining here. So here's the light source over here. Get shining down and shining onto the nose. And shading will be behind all the ridges and the edges that aren't getting touched by the light. I'm going to put a smidge of shading around this part of the eye. Because again, we're coming from the side over here. So I'm going to put ever so slightly dark on this side. You'll see why when we get down to the bottom of the face part. A little bit on the bridge of the nose there as it comes into the eye. Slightly darker on this side. I'll grab my other pencil. It's looking a bit too orange now, so let's add a little bit more pink in there. Just the amount of gradients, how much you want to put on where you think, yep, I need a little bit more there, yep, I need a little bit more there. You just keep adding. Again, the shading, you can put a little bit in here. Never put anything on the side where the color is, other than the main color that you're using. So we've got the light coming from this side, we've got the shade on this side. I'm going to put a dash, just a dash in this corner here, because maybe the light's not touching there. I wonder why I got such a long fingernail. That is for my modeling clay. It's really handy. Looks disgusting, but I don't care. It's my fingers and I do what I want to do. Okay, so we got the light source. We need to color those eyes in. I don't know what color. What color eyes should we have? Blue, brown, green. That's pretty much all the colors I've got. Let's have. Oh, I got purple, but it's not. We'll keep them to humans. So we could have a brown. We could have something else. I don't know, like a hazily green.
You know, I'd much rather dress for how I was feeling.
Or if you want to get demonized, we could probably use red, but I'm not going to be doing that today. Oh, wait until we get into Halloween times.
And I think I can finally.
I can't even find the blue. Oh my goodness, this pencil case is getting worse every time I go into it. I must be using them all up. I had a blue. Where's my goddamn blue? There it is. It's not light enough, but it'll do. My fluffy pen. Can you see that fluff on there? It's a very comfortable pen to use. Pencil, sorry. I'm going to go sharpen that one quickly. I think I'll use that blue that's pulled out. No. I'm going to test it quickly up in the margin. See what it looks like. Probably it's about that. Oh, that will do. But there is no shading with the eyes, not really. You want to catch light more than anything. Okay. There we go. Got a bit of blue there. That'll do. Don't need any more than that. So I've shown you how to shade a set of eyes. Showed you how to shade the nose. I'm going to put a little. Whoops. I think it needs a little bit around the nose here, like we did for the eyes, just to show off the difference. And while I do this, I'll then go down to the nose. Down to the mouth. Just give that a background so you can see the difference in the shade. It's a little bit of orange there as well on the side here. That's the wrong orange. Nearly made a boo-boo there. Ooh. Right. A little bit of shade because you've got a shade. Again, the sunlight, whatever, is coming from this side, from the left side to the right. So we've shaded on the right side. So we'll have to darken this area as well. Not so much on this side. In fact, don't do anything on that side. There we go. The light would be going more to that side. If you see what I mean, you put a little bit higher level shading into the lower level shading. The lower level shading, sometimes it's darker, sometimes it's not so much. You're doing gradients, so as you come further and further away from it, you get less and lighter and lighter. Like so. Okay, so that's the nose done. We'll now move down to the mouth. This is all doing in pencil. Like I said, guys, we're doing pencil, then we'll do pen, and then we'll do pen and pencil together to see how they look together, which sometimes I do quite often. Saying sometimes, I wouldn't say quite often, sometimes. Okay, so we're getting into lips. Now, lips, they're not a normal skin flesh color. They're a little bit more pinker, a little bit more blood-filled, fleshy material, or soft flesh. So you tend to have more vessels, so it's a little bit more red. So I'm going to put a dash more red on these ones. Again, we've already shaded it with pen, which I showed you yesterday. So I'm going to put these lips in nice and pink. Again, with the light source left and right, and making sure we know we keep to that. Depending on the mouth shape, mouth from it's male or female. I'm kind of sort of guessing this is a male mouth, but it doesn't have to be. I could turn it easily into a female mouth. Just loop the mouth a little bit more up here to make it more a fatter mouth. As if you were perking your mouth. What I've noticed is females have a more of a perky frontal mouth, and then they're nice sort of voluptuous lips and things like that. So yeah, I guess this is a male because the eyes look male to me. Anyway, lips a little bit pink. Now I'm going to go around the whole of the mouth again, like I did for the nose, and again for the eyes. Just so you've got a skin tone behind it. Just helps to show you what you're trying to do. Okay, so you start putting the shade. Shading's already kind of done. I'm just going to quickly zip this with the orange. Do the skin tone again. We'll keep it into a nice skin tone that we sort of area we've been staying at. Okay, so we use this orange like we did for the nose. I'm saying the light's coming from over here again. That's why we shaded this area. Just going down with like diagonal lines, keeping what's they say about wood? Keep to the grain. Well, I haven't got any grain, but I've got lines that I want to darken, so I'm going to keep to those. It's all right going over the side of it, but if you want little gradients, just put tiny little lines. You don't want to oversaturate anything. You just this lip is looking absolutely horrendous. Let's blend that in. This is the only way. Anything. Well, you can't do it with pen. You can't blend with pen, but you can blend pencils. Some paints you can sort of change afterwards, but I wouldn't bother because it's just more of a pain. And charcoals and things like that. I haven't used charcoal. I haven't used chalk for years. If you want me to do a chalk and stuff like that, guys, definitely let me know. Whiteboard art, I can do that as well. I've got a whiteboard about. Just if you're back to school, play a prank on your teacher. That's what I used to do. Believe it or not, guys, I got kicked out of art when I was a kid. And that's what sparked me to say, you know what? If you're going to kick me off art for not wanting to draw a bowl of fruit, you can stick it up your bum. I'm going to do it myself. And I did. So if you guys do feel like you're thinking you're getting a raw deal and, why aren't you teaching me? Why can't you teach me? Why be kicking me off? Just do it yourself. Do it yourself, guys. Everybody's got the ability to teach themselves. I did a big. I put me birdie up to the world. I went, you know what? You say I can't. I can until I can, but I have to train myself. So there's the mouth. So teeth. Should we give them a bit of a yellow tinge to them? Give them a an actual mouth look. We'll put a bit of plaque in there between there, shall we? To make them look a little bit more real. Bit disgusting, but I'm pretty sure anybody watching, you've had crap on your teeth before. But you can't even see that, I don't think. Some lips in, you know, I'm going to get a darker colour for that. Want to make sure that they're separated. There we go. I don't know how well you're seeing that, but hopefully you can see it okay. Little bits here and there make the picture. See if you zoom in on that. I don't think you can see that as well as I want you to. There we go. You got your lips, your gums, and your teeth. Obviously, the black was the dark shading, which you would get, and what I would add if I was doing it in pencil or if I was doing it in pen. Right on. Let's do the ears, but first I'm gonna have a slurp of coffee.
This autumn.
With autumn, you can go down a road and go up your Scottish County. I'm in Cornwall, it's the other end. I'm right, Carl. Okay. Ears. Okay, we'll just go over the whole thing again with a little bit of a. No, we won't. No, we won't. No, we won't, because that'll look weird. Ears. They're on their own. Yeah. Oh, the pencil. I made a mistake. Where's that mistake gone? It's gone because I used a rubber. Never be afraid to use a rubber if you think you've made a mistake. Don't try and keep changing that mistake over and over again because you'll just make a worse mistake. Again, I'm going gradients. I'm just going over with it with a nice bit of pink first, because it is my skin tone beginner. Again, think of it as a sunburn. Got yourself a sunburn. Where do the lights come from? This side. So we'll think about that. This area would be a lot shaded, because it's on the other side of the light source. Still get a little bit, but probably from the back inwards. Give that a shade between it. Okay, it's time for the orange. Keeping with skin tone shades and things like that we've already got. It's kind of the reason I did the inking, the shading yesterday. I should have done shading with pencil first, thinking now I'm doing it this way, I should have done that, but I have done quite a different amount of different shading videos, so yeah, I'm pretty sure by now you would have found something to watch. If you want some shading, most videos have shading in them that I do, guys. Definitely go and check those out. And every video I do tell you what I'm doing in each stage. Okay, so we've got the light source coming from over here, over the left, and it's coming across. You'll be keeping this one a little bit more lighter, because it is obviously getting touched by the light. But the other side, you have the ear will be covered over by the face, the hair, anything that's blocking the sunlight. So you keep it a little bit darker, but it is still the same shape, and you're still using the same techniques to draw that ear and things like that. But you just need it a little bit more darker. Move down to the face. Right, face. We just spoke about the ears and the ears being blocked from light source, like the light source, if it's coming towards you. I'm sorry, not coming towards you. If it's coming from the left of you. So, look at that pink again. We don't need to go around the pink because the whole thing's a pink. Oh, adverts. I swear. I'm going to break you. I need to get Prime, really. Is it Prime? I use YouTube Prime. Everything's Prime these days, isn't it? And putting on the sunburn. Going a little bit darker now in the darker areas, because you don't want it to be black. You want it to be the skin, the tone that you're using. Trying to think where the cheeks and things would be. Okay, you got the skin tone of pink. Looks a bit. So let's no, not Alexa. Stupid machine. Again, I think I put a bit too much red on, but we made it work last time, so we'll make it work this time. It's a very red, very reddy pink. So it's sort of, when you start putting the orange on, the red in the orange, so it comes out a bit more. When you're doing shading, guys, always start at the edge and make your way in, and lighter, 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 lighter. dark, 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 heavy, heavy, lighter, 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 lighter. Go around the eyes. Heavy, lighter, 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 lighter. There we go. All the little different shade. Can't speak. Yeah, we've gone from light to dark on each stage. From eyes, nose, mouth, ears, and your head. That's how you would shade with pencil. Now comes the difficult part. Shading with pen. In colour. Not with dark, just blacks. Black can be black. You can have black. You can black. You see what I did with it? You can see what I did and how well that black comes up with just shading, and you can see the difference. Why not colour when you can make it look a little bit different, a little bit better? I'm gonna put my own poker out there and go, oops. Okay, so done this part. What's happened to me music? Nothing. Advert, that's what's happened to me music. So yeah, have a look at that, guys, quickly while I sort some stuff out.
So you can pop your feet up after one of those days. Click to start
Let
shopping.
me see that. Okay, let's move that up there so you can. You know what? Let's get you a higher. Have you seen my thing? My camera stand. Without Lego, guys, I like to create. If you want to see how we created this was from last year. Definitely worth it if you're a newcomer to YouTube and any kind of streaming sort of thing. There you go. We're now going to be going into pen. This was all done in pencil with these two colours. That one, no, not those two colours. Where are they? So yeah, there are those two colours there. You probably could get away with getting a less fluorescent pink, but I don't have it, so I use what I've got. I could use red, but it tends to, when I use red, it tends to be a bit too dark, so, or it looks a bit too red, or goes brown more than I want it to. That I'm trying not to be racist. So yeah, two colours, and that's how you do it. You see the difference between shading on pen and shading with colour pencil. Okay, all I've got for skin colours here for inking is these here. I do have these here, but there's no orange. The only orange in there is ridiculously dark. So, I don't use that one. Oh, no, orange, where is it too? There we go. That is very, very dark, and I cannot put this colour with the pink because these bleed together and they don't mix together. I could possibly use this orange and this pink. Let's pull that one out quickly. I mean, that one looks like a good non-Caucasian skin tone. Pull that one out. Let's pull that one out a second. Let's put those back. These are sketchies or whatever they're called. You can get them from, where did I get mine? I'm not a sponsor, but I got mine from The Works. You can get some basic pencils and pens and stuff in there. They're not the greatest, and I would definitely go to a larger place where you sell them. Oh, I need to test a piece of paper. This receipt will do. Right. I want to see how these two I want to see how these come together. So we've got a bit of orange. That's not orange, that's pink. Bit of pink there. These will not bleed together. These should, hopefully. Yes, look at that. I can't use that as a skin tone color. That's just turned orange. So if I do it the other way around, put the orange in, and then put the pink on top. Really, really orange. Really good. So that I don't use any of these colors. I mean, you can, but these are just the wrong tones. They're very fluorescent, and they won't work to these two colors. So don't use those. That's another advert with music, which I didn't realise. I thought it was just music. Let's pull this one apart. It's just my darker skin tone color, and it's running out. What if I could put a little bit of orange on that? Because I don't want to do a two color in one. No. See, I haven't really got the color, guys. I haven't got the color. It's really annoying. I have looked and I have looked and I have looked. I cannot find a Caucasian skin color code pen. Let's see how that works together. Using these two now. No. If it wasn't so dark, it might. So I'm looking for a skin tone color. Now I'm buying a mix. What mixes? What do we think of that one? What does that look like on camera? It's just very... I mean, you're getting a very similar color to that, but you're not getting the color that I want. Wow, it looks... not good. Oh. Dear. Where's the light source coming from? Top. I'm going to have to start with the eyes, so we don't want to, but we'll do this. Let's give you a zoom in. Again, I apologise for the colour tone, but this is just shading, really. So you could use a pink, you could use an orange, you could probably use a green if you really wanted to make draw an alien. This idea is still the same. So let's just get on with some shading, shall we? So yeah, we'll put a little bit in there. But if you haven't got the colour, good way of getting around that idea is leaving bits where the pen is too dark to go. Something like that. I'm not going to go around the whole face because it would just be, you just see orange and you wouldn't like it. Again, put the shading on this side. No, we don't. No, we don't. But I nearly did it. We got the shading down here because I've changed the direction of the light. I nearly really messed that up. Got the direction of the light. It's going down on top. So the top layer, the light's coming from above, up here, up here, up here, and above. Okay, so we'll try and remember that because I'm an idiot. You gently suggest it. Gently suggest it. You don't go super heavy. You gently suggest it. I'm being really ginger now. We got a lighter pink. I got a darker pink. Right. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this part. We've got the shading that's underneath now, if you see what I'm doing. go the whole thing with pink. Pencil's so much easier to shade with. I can't do gradients because I haven't got the right pen, so I'm gonna wing the shit out of this, right? It's just way too dark. I can't use that.
Hello.
Goodbye. Thinking of this all wrong. Do you know what you use your shading, guys? You use a darker pen. Let's do that. Ba, 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 ba. Got a darker pen here. Got that one. Got that one. I'm kind of abandoning that nose until I figure out what I'm going to do with that. Looks grim, but it won't be in the end. I'm a bit afraid of pens, to be honest with you. Notice how I did the darker underneath. You can see that shading there now. So I'm a little bit afraid of pen, but I'm going to be doing Inktober this year. Ooh. No, I know you're allowed to use a pencil apparently, but I'm going to try not to. See what my skill level leads. Let's give those teeth a little bit of a orange up. After I've oranged this. No, where's the orange gone? Let's get a bit more yellow on those teeth, like we did with the other ones. Go for a goldy yellow. I'm only dotting it. I'm not going thick lines. There we go. Got some nice dirty teeth there. And as you've added in a different tones, different colors, you now can see where the tone is, the shading is. It's coming from the top down. Hopefully you can see the shading, but I've already put there. Again, we put some in there with black pen. I might put a touch more. What do you think? I don't think it needs too much more. Really wish I could use the same technique for the nose. I've got no skin tone, see? Lips are one thing, skin and there's another. I just want to go over the whole lot of it. The See how that looks. I'll put a bit of this on there together. Still not skin tone. Right. Because this is very close to an orange, I'm just going to go like this. See, you'll see, hopefully. It's going to be a bit more of a clown nose, unfortunately. I don't want to use pencil. Yeah, it's going to have to do for now. It's a bit of a clown nose, but I'm kind of trying to show you the different gradients. So you go from dark to light, wherever your tone or your light source is coming from. Same with thing. I've left the top of the eyes clear. Because that is where the light's going to be bouncing off. I mean, if you use light source, you probably get away with I don't know, using a bit of actual colour that's bouncing off it. You know what I mean? So yeah, we've got a light source up here, and it's glowing up. It's glowing down from the top. Same with here, glowing. Would you do what I asked you to, Pen? Light source is up here, and it's sort of shining down on top. Again, I'm sorry about the colour of that nose. It's horrible. I don't know how I'm going to do the face. I'll have to commit. One thing you do is commit. I'm going to have to. Don't have a slurp me coffee while I try and figure out these ears. Right. Coffee. I've got something else. Got myself, again, not sponsored, but I got myself some Nescafe coffee. That was a lot more powerful than the cheap stuff I was drinking. But it was cheap itself, so it's kind of cheap anyway. Ears. We have been using that, and that. Okay, so we've got those colours here. Somehow I've got to turn all of that colour into a face. Okay, right. I hate using pens to shade with. Okay, so we're going to use very dark. So let's start with the dark, where the dark areas are. So we're going light source coming down on you. Light source coming down. We'll darken up the areas that will be covered up. Again, ears. Because you've got that little bit of something at the top of the ear, feel your ear, and you'll know what I mean. You've got that little bit of something up the top that curls over it, like so it keeps the sound bouncing in. So you want to darken that area, but you don't want to go all the way dark because you are going to get light catching. But again, you won't get any light down the bottom, so we'll darken that ever so slightly down here. Maybe a little bit in there. So the ear's getting covered up. So there's the base colour, the base shading. Let's. I'm gonna have to use pink. Sorry, guys. May as well keep it in theme, eh? All the lights up here, all the lights catching there. I'm gonna give you a little bit more of a zoom in. Oh, no, I'm not, because thing is just falling apart. That's always really handy when it does that today. Yeah. But it's Lego, so I don't care. We can put it back together. Just want to snap it. Have a bit lower. You can see what colour darkness I'm putting in. Oh, that's all right. No worries.
If you've already got one of the 13 million smart meters, I'm running away from this pain. I'm trying to find a new way.
Yeah. Here's a bloody understatement. Right.
I'm running away.
I'm not going to go mental with it. I am going to leave. Like that. So we've got light source coming in behind it. I'm going to grab myself that yellow again. So this is getting saturated with colour. So the light source is coming through. They look horrendous, but that is the best I can do with the pens that I have. If you say, kind of see what I'm trying to get at. The pink to the the yellow, the dark yellow, orangey, is sort of where the colours is going to be. What the colours are. So the pink is the shading of the dark, and then you've got the darker shades underneath. I showed you how to shade it properly in yesterday's video with inking, where to put it and how to do it. This is just doing the colour, and as you've seen, the colours I've got horrendous. So let's get this part done and get on with the face. How? I don't know. So I could be here forever trying to blend stuff. Yeah, that's my Copic marker.
I'm trying to find a new way where the sun's shining down on my face.
I swear they do on purpose. Yeah, we'll give you some nice colours. Yeah, we'll give you some colours. None of the colours you need, but you can have these nice colours. Look what I just found. An actual pink. You know, sod it, I'm going over the whole thing. I'm going to cover the whole thing in. We've already got some shading. The light source is coming from top down. See how red that pink is. Oh, it's horrendous. I should have got some different colours. Oh well, I haven't. So, damn. Got the yellow there. Let's put that yellow that we've been putting in for the light. So we've got an idea where the light's going to be, so it's not white. Just going to let it set a second because these pens do bleed like, well, they bleed like somebody cutting themselves. And then putting them on a towel and seeing that towel turn red. I've got to wait for this to finish being red. I don't like this at all. So let's go down. Keep the darker tones down in here. Again, all the darkness is down the bottom. You're almost trying to give him a beard. But you'll have a little bit under the eyes and where the cheeks are. A little bit around the nose. Kind of doing that. kind of the idea. It's kind of the idea where I'm getting from. Again, I'm really sorry about the colour of the state of these pens. These are not the greatest. I do, as you can see, prefer to use pencil if I'm using skin tones. That is my normal skin tone. This is not. This is just me trying to like use pens that, you know, that's what I'm working with, guys. The most horrendous crappy pens. So there's all the shading that you can do with pen if you've got the right pens. Let's move on to both techniques. So you're using pencil. Let's go back to what we started with. Let's get you a bit higher again. Well, which camera going? You can see what I'm doing. Get the shaping and pen sharp shaping pen pencil again. We're going with pink because I can. I'm gonna. The light source is going upwards, so we'll stay with the darker here. And I'm going to be adding the two colors. Like I said, I'm going to be adding pen to this. Consider that the darker shade. A nice pink up the top here, because the light source is going upwards, as you can see here. We'll go darker at the top. The light's coming from the bottom there. Put this eye colour in. Nice bit of blue like last time. Can't really shade eye colour. Doesn't really get affected because of the reflectiveness of the eyes. Do have an eyelid here and a little eyelid here. Don't darken anything down here because we've got light source coming from the bottom of us. Where did my rubber go? So I got a bit of pink on the eye there, so let's get rid of that. Go away. Thank you. Go away. Thank you. Okay. So we've got the pink, and then we'll go in with the orange. Same techniques as we did before, so let's quickly blend that in. And around the eyes, on this eye. It's handy to have that black already in there that I did with the thing, with the pen. I did it yesterday. Very handy to have that there. So now, because we want a darker tone, we can go in with, I'm not going to use these pens again, I'm going to use this one. We can go in with a little darker around the top. You don't use loads of pen if you're going to use the combination of the two. Just go in around it, on the edge, the main edge. Get rid of the advert. I think you can see okay, so I'm going to get you a bit higher and a bit closer. Yeah, we're only going around the top edges. A bit darker tone. We're not going crazy with it. We're not colouring it all in, we're just giving it a tone. A darker tone over the top we've already used. Now this method is my preferred method when I'm colouring, is to use both techniques, because I think it makes things pop. What do you think? I'm going to put a little bit, I'm going to join them up slightly here, ever so slightly here. As the shading is coming from the bottom. The level is the bottom. Lightest level is down the bottom. There we go. Gently, gently. Gently, gently. Gently, gently. Okay, so there's the two techniques. So you've gone in with pencil, with the pink, and then we've gone in with the orange, and then we've gone a little bit pink. Where that's gone, I don't know. I think it's that one. No, it's not that one. That one. We went in with those two tones, with similar tones there as you've got thing with the pencils. But we've gone over the top of the pencil to add a little bit more darker depth and shading sort of frequency. I'm gonna go a little bit darker with this because it's just not enough transition. So I'm gonna put a little transition between the pencil and the pen. There we go. It's too orange. Find a bit of pink in there. And there you can see the gradient between, because you've gone for the pen was way too dark. So what I've done is I've brought down the pen down to another level, because the separation of the two light to dark was just too much. So what I've done is I've used the pens again, as the pencils again, to bring the level of the darkness down a little bit. So you would do that. I mean, if you had a full face, you could start at the bottom with very dark layers, and then, the top very dark layer, and then you gently come down to a certain point. And if you're using a pen, do it after you've done your shading with your pencil, because you can always add a little bit more pencil afterwards. Let's do the nose, shall we? Again, with the light sources coming up at the nose. So I'm going to go over it once again with my first technique, which is pencils. Get a little bit of a sunburn. Because there's going to be so much light coming off it, going onto it, sorry. I'm going to leave that patch there completely clear. Okay? Like there's bright light shining up at your face. Like from you were standing on one of those upward spotlights. And because of the nose is peeking up, you've got a little bit of shadow on the bridge of the nose here. Let me go over that again. Go back with the orange. Again, start with the darker areas and make your way down. Gently, 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 gently. Start rough, start hard, and then gently, 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 gently. Because the light's staying, you're obviously not going to be completely dark. You're not going to be pitch black. So that's a good way of doing an upper coloured the way things are. So you've got your nose, the nostrils would be lit up a lot more because your light's going into it. But I've already done them in dark, so whoops. Okay, so let's get my orange that I was using. Should I use pink orange first? think I'll use pink first. No, pink's a very dark colour. Let's, where I've already put the dark pen. Can you see what I'm doing there? Following the nose shape, but I'm not going any further than the dark lines I've already put on for shading. I can now go with my pink again. But not too much, just enough. It's a very dark pink. So, but that will hopefully will dry nicely. So I'll bring that down, that level down again now, like I did a minute ago. Start here. Start bringing that level down. Take away anything that it just doesn't look right. So bring that level back. There we are. It's a very red nose. Let's see if we can change that with a little bit of orange. Which we can't. Not very well. There we are. Again, it's not skin tone, it's a bit of an orange colour, but I think it looks right. Look at it blending in. There we are. Your eyes and your nose, two different techniques as well, using pen and pencil this time. We need to do the mouth now. Again, the light source is coming up. Up, yeah. Okay, what we did first on the lips a moment ago, on these first lips here, I'll go back over here and do the same thing.
Roast chicken.
I love his roast dinner.
Oh, Sunday lunch is my house. So nice. Yeah, chicken.
Just putting in that gradient. Okay. Go with the pink again. Gently around the edges though. Do not go any further than the edge, because it will start to look weird. A little bit on the top here, and that's as far as I'm going with that. And then with this orange, because just seems to be the two colors we're using. A bit of a darker tone at the top lip. I'm going to go over that with a bit of orange, I think. Not orange, I've orange in my hand, with a bit of pink. The top lip's going to be a lot darker than the bottom lip. Again, let's get those pencils out. Gradient this out of it. There we are. Just put a horrible bit of yellow on there. Just because we're keeping the colours, keeping those things in theme. We need a little bit, it's going to be a bit too, we need a little bit dark on the gum here. As I said, I always put gums as much as possible on teeth. Because you do actually have gums, believe it or not. Okay, so that's another disgusting mouth drawn. You can see the different tones. Hopefully you can see the different tones. I'm going to put a bit darker up here. So we'll bring the gradient up this time instead of bringing it down. So we'll go from lighter to darker. Like so. Give my pink again. Which is running out. We're getting a lot of dark down up here, but not so much up from the bottom. The light is coming up at you. So let's go to the ears. Go. I gotta sharpen this pencil. Tropical. Not heavy. Bollocks to it. I'm going to go over the whole thing. Like this. I said a bad word again, didn't I? Whoops. Sorry, guys. Okay, forgetting I can't swear on these streams. Okay, you can't even see that. Sorry, guys. Starting with the darker tones, going with the lighter tones, or just go over the whole thing with the same color, and then use it and tone it afterwards, like me. Right, you can already see that there's darkness in there. Again, we did all the shading in pen yesterday. Going in the because we've got the ear color coming, I mean the the light's coming up at you again. Keeping that in mind, you're going to have a lot of color here. I mean, a lot of light here and not so much here. So you can still sort of do the edge, but you can't have too much because that now is getting lit up. So we're reversing what we just did with the other one. Under here would be dark. Up here would be dark, and the underneath would be a little lighter. Blunt and rounded, this pencil's annoying. There we are. Let's some color. We'll get in with our pen again. I've used my Copic for that, but it's just too dark. That's pretty much all you need to do for ears, because ears catch the light really, really, really well. So if you've got the light coming up at you, hitting your ears, you're gonna see the ears quite well. They catch the light that they're designed to catch everything that's coming at your face. So yeah, they catch all the light. You don't need loads of light if you've got perfect light coming at you from the from the front of you. And now face. Put it all together. Now sharpen this pencil. Again, the light's coming from the bottom down here. Keeping that in mind, there's gonna be a lot less down here. You can't see what I'm doing. There'd be a lot less down here than there is up here. In fact, you don't need to do much shading at all if you're doing the face and top. It's coming down at you, coming up at you. Sorry. You can tell I'm getting a little bit confused. A little bit darker because it's face on. It's going to be the light darkness is going to be almost trying to wrap itself around the back of you, so it's like escaping. Think of the Venom symbiote and how it escapes up around Eddie Brock's face when it comes from his eyes and it goes out. Think of that as that's the kind of shading. I'm trying to do it with my own face. I'm like as if you can see me. Yeah, so you've got your dark and it's sort of escaping the light. The darkness is escaping away from the face, and you're leaving a nice, open and colourful and bright face. That is completely shit. Don't copy that. That is because that is experiment, and don't do that. That's the idea of the shading of the idea, though. Let's get some pen and darken the edges. Think about cheekbones and things like that. The different tones will complement the cheekbones. You may get a little dash here. Using those edges again, coming in, but not all the way. You've already put your base tone color. You're now just putting in the darkness. Get my orange again and my pink and bring that level to level. Thinking the nose, thinking the eyes, cheekbones and stuff. Oh, and there we are. We brought that one to a gradient from dark to light. So again, the light source is going up at you. So let's take a look at the full amount that you get on that one. There we go. There's the two combined. We've got pen and pencil combined. It brings your color out a lot more, makes everything pop a hell of a lot more. So you've got to be careful what colors you put in, where you put them in, and how you do the gradients. Definitely keep to your gradients. The gradients is what's going to save you. You can do a massive strip of dark line, but as long as you gradient out that line, you will bring it to where you want it to be. Otherwise, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed this. Hopefully you have learned something this week. If you have, definitely leave a like on this stream today, and I will join you. You can join me next week for some more artwork, because every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday I'm live doing some pictures. Next week I'll give you a vote so you can decide what you want me to draw, because there's only 2 more pages to this book, and at the end of the book will be October, which I'll be doing Inktober. So don't forget to join me for that one. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, ding the bell. Again, my name's Blut084, BLUT084, art and games. Here every single day on YouTube, occasionally on Mixer, but every day and night over on Instagram. If you want to see any more artwork by me, check out the Creation Station playlist and live draw events. Like I said, I'm not only an artist or I like to sketch, I also do a lot more gaming. So if you are into the Minecraft, or if you're into Detroit, if you're into any kind of story game, all the Telltales have been played, all of the big hitters have been played as well, guys. So if you are a fan of gaming, go and check out my gaming playlist, where you can see my face, because I generally got my camera pointed at me instead of at the page that I'm drawing. So that is everything from pencil to pen, which is crap, to both combined. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. Hopefully you will leave a like, and I'll see you next time. If you want to see this in full picture, full glory, I will post this over on my Instagram in the next couple of days. Same name, different place. Click the links that will appear, and thank you very much for watching every step of this, whoever you are. Bye for now.